Wow, Agumon, we need to get you caught up to Gabumon. Gabumon's like ahead by 1 level. Anyway, next part. And we need to talk to Elecmon. I have no idea what that was all about, but it looked like it was crashing, but I just hope that it wasn't. I just hope that it won't show through. But anyway, we've done everything that we need to, so what we need to do is head back to the very beginning of the area that we've been exploring, all the way back. Seriously, all the way back. Because, you know, they couldn't have just found a simpler solution. So we need to head back to the bridge, cross the bridge, go all the way back to the beginning of the area we've been exploring, and then we should be able to go on our merry way. Go away, Betamon. And we come back to the beginning and Monzaemon will appear. Oh my god, did I just spoil it? No, not really. Because let's face it, he's right here. He chats to you, and yeah. Why does Monzaemon sound like Big the Cat? I don't know if that's just me. Kind of got the slow, doleful voice, like you would expect from Big the Cat from the Sonic series. So let's do it. So Leomon's now on the scene and he's going to see us on our way. We need to hit the save point. Chat to Leomon, and there are 2 options. You can choose to stay here if you want to, but why would you talk to Leomon if that was the case? Option 1 will see you on your way. But seriously, if you don't want to move on, you just don't talk to Leomon. It's as simple as that. So anyway, the raft has been made. Yeah, let's go to a new continent on a raft. See how long they bloody last for. And exciting new event, which means nothing to us. Tokeru's egg hatches and becomes Poyamon, and Poyamon still can't gain experience, so sod it. So the kids are now on their next adventure. The File Island arc is drawing to a close. They will never see File Island again, or will they? Well, they might. So, let's finish off this arc, even though we've actually left the island. Shut up, Mimi. So we want option 2, and that's a rank up, I think. Yeah, it's a rank up. I want to go for all the rank ups that I possibly can. You know, mega levels and all that. You kind of get the impression that they're screaming at nothing, but they're not. They're not. They're about to be eaten alive. By this thing! That's Waymon. And it's fucking huge! You thought Waylord from the Pokemon series was huge. Man, fuck that. This guy is massive. And he actually swallows us. Not that you actually see it happen. So they save the world, and their ending ultimately is them getting eaten alive by a giant whale. Okay. Not only that, a giant whale with no eyes. So now they're in Waymon's stomach, and their raft is going to end up being, well, eaten up by the stomach acids. Stomach acid is actually pretty darn strong acid, so I'm surprised that raft has lasted as long as it has. But we don't need to worry about fighting Waymon or anything. We're inside the stomach. We can see a black gear, so what we need to do is destroy it. And that's all story based anyway, so we don't need to worry about anything. We're just tapping our way through fucking multiple talking scenes and stuff. So Taichi climbs across, uses his Digivice, and that destroys the black gear. Because, you know, even though we've defeated Digimon, there's still a bunch of poor, unfortunate sods that have the gear. So we want to go with option 1 to rank up with Yamato. So now we've ranked up. There really isn't much to say about this part. It's just, like I say, this is all story based up until we get to the point where we fight Drimogemon, and that's not going to be a difficult fight. I mean, we've fought more difficult fights than that. So we destroyed the black gear. Waymon's back to normal. He spews us up, and somehow the raft is undamaged, even though in the anime the raft was completely destroyed. So Waymon's actually a nice guy. Just like all the others that were infected by black gears. And he offers to help us find something that is going to be very beneficial to us in our journey. So, yeah, we need to look for the tags. So, yeah, these are very important items that we need to collect. So we can't go all the way over to server just yet, because we need to collect the tags. And the tags are hidden in a underground cave, and I believe Digimon hid them, if I remember rightly, before we killed him. So now we need to just, like, find them and, you know, defeat the Digimon that is guarding them, because obviously Digimon's not stupid. He's not just gonna hide the tags and not leave a Digimon there to guard them. Anyway, this is this is an undersea cave, basically. That's really all there is to it. So we need to check out this undersea cave and get what we need. Fucking I don't like you, Pokemon. You are evil. Well, duh. I mean, look. You just have to look at them to see they're evil. So I'm trying to grab as many items as I can, just so that I'm not, you know, ignoring anything that I may potentially find useful. And I don't want to fight you, Shellmon. Not that you're particularly annoying, but I just don't want to fight you. So I want to head up. I don't believe there's anything up there I need to worry about. At least I don't think there is. I want to head along this way. So I want to get that item down there. So this cave isn't really that difficult to traverse. It's just I'm being, you know, I'm being a bit of a pain in the bum here, trying to go around and make sure I grab all the items. I don't really want to ignore anything. Though I probably did ignore something by not going up into that corner earlier on. But, oh well. Not the end of the world. Certainly not the end of the world. So I want to head in here. And I believe the cutscene kicks in. No, it doesn't. Okay, so maybe it's when I go to... fucking hell. Go away. Go away. Go away! I don't know why I went round in a circle for. I could have just ran straight ahead, but I think I was just making sure I didn't miss any items. Could save at that point, but I just got lazy. Where's my cutscene? There it is. So there's like an underground shop. In like this cave. And there's the Digimon guarding it. Because inside that shop are what we need. The tags. And Drimogemon really isn't that tough of a fight, in all honesty. Like, he looks like he might be as tough as, like, say, Unimon, but he's really not. He's a joke. This is a really easy fight. So I'm going to become Greymon, and literally just one hit will deal an enormous amount of damage. Look there. I'm still going to Digivolve on my team because I just feel like it's going to be better off if I do that. Just get this battle over and done with quite quickly. But this guy's a joke. I mean, you shouldn't have any trouble with this guy at all. I mean, after Devimon? Seriously? Was this guy meant to present any sort of a challenge at all? And I beat it with counter. So with that being said, that's Drimogemon finished. We get to level up on both those two, which is good. So we find the tags, which are just like these weird necklaces. And that's that. So now we go back to the surface, where our raft is still miraculously fine. I don't get it. So Waybot offers to give us a lift to server. Well, that's very nice. It's going to be much quicker than a raft, and it's going to be safer, and you know. But that ends the File Island saga. The File Island arc, if you will. It's quite sad, isn't it? But we've got a new adventure to begin now, and we are starting out at server. Beginning what I like to call the Etemon arc. So, yeah, server's a pretty big continent, isn't it? So I'm just gonna fiddle around with my team members a bit. But seriously, hay fever can go and fucking do one. I hate it. So we arrive in server, where things are kind of getting interesting. Shut up, Takeru. So, now that we've arrived on server, our first port of call would be to visit the local Koromon Village that's nearby. So, let's go and have a look-see. Well, when they've all finished chatting, you know. Yes, Koromon. Yeah, okay, we get it. There's a Koromon Village. We should go to the Koromon Village. Right, so now they've... Oh, for fuck's sake. Do these kids ever shut up? Thank you. Can we move it now? I want to move it, move it. Right, so let's go. Nice grassy area. Don't look any different to Far Island, but yes, we are on a new continent. Not that you would recognise it, because it looks exactly the same. But we do have new Digimon that we can fight. Digimon there, for example. And, hopefully... Oh, for fuck's sake. There's nothing to them. They're just like the same as any other bloody rookies, so I don't get a lot of experience from them. But they're there. They're new Digimon that you can fight. Though I believe in the anime, Digimon didn't really come into it until they... in the third arc, I believe, when they were back in the real world. Oh my god, spoilers! So, I want to avoid you. Go away. I don't like you. I just want the items. Ooh, HB and SP. Now, I remember that item. I think that item is really useful. I think it heals, like, completely heals your hit points, completely heals your SP as well. Very useful to use in a pinch, but I think I end up wasting it. Are we here yet? Shut up. Okay, I'm guessing that we're here. These are not These aren't Koromon. These Digimon are Pagumon, and if they look like suspicious creatures, it's because they are. But at the moment, the kids don't realise that. They just see grey heads with floppy ears and what I consider to be very creepy looking eyes. I'm sorry, but the eyes are creepy. They just scream evil. So there's no point talking to any of them, so just go talk to Mimi at the very back. I remember the anime, Mimi went and had a bath, and I think it was Taichi that walked in on her. It was funny. But obviously, they didn't implement it in the game. Might get accused of paedophilia if they did. She is only 10. So they seem like perfectly pleasant little creatures, but they're not. Okay? Just look at those eyes. They scream evil. So that begs the question, if this is a Koromon village, where are the Koromon? And if they've moved on ages ago, why was it not heard of? Okay. And we get the joyous event here of Poyamon digivolving into Tokomon. We remember Tokomon when we first started out. So, won't be too much longer before it's Patamon again? Well, you'd think that, wouldn't you? This bastard still can't gain any experience. Still can't battle with it. And it's going to be quite a while before Tokomon becomes Patamon again. But I have actually recorded that far. That's going to be quite the rant. So the Pokemon have witnessed Tokomon evolving, so they are going to kidnap him. What sense does that make? I do not know. They're just like, oh, you digivolved in front of us, so now we're going to kidnap you. Ha 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 ha. I've never really understood the point of kidnapping Tokomon. If someone could explain to me what the point of it was, then I would love to know. But all the Pokemon did was made themselves look really suspicious. And yeah, if you ever needed any proof that the Pokemon are nasty little shits, well, this is it. Like, the look of them wasn't enough. They just had to be evil little shits generally. I can appreciate that looks can be deceiving, and that just because someone might look evil doesn't mean they are, but the Pokemon, they're evil little shits, okay? It goes without saying. And that there is Gazimon. I believe that's a Digivolution of Pokemon, because it looks like it. Don't expect me to memorise all the Digivolutions, I can't do that. But yeah, Gazimon's evil. And they're obviously having influence over the Pokemon. But the Pokemon are still arseholes, so tough. So, Tokomon has been kidnapped for no other reason other than he digivolved. So they wake up and Tokomon's gone! He's abandoned you! So obviously they're going to now initiate a search party to find Tokomon. So yeah, let's team up to find Tokomon, because some fucker obviously thought, oh, he digivolved, so let's hide him. What you want to do here is you want to talk to the Pagumon. And it took me a while to realise that. But yeah, you want to talk to all the Pokemon in the village before the next cutscene will trigger. So there's one. The Pokemon are all most unhelpful, which is nothing unusual. Being that they're the ones that did it! Oh, I think there's about 6 of them. I think that's 4 that we've spoken to so far. There's one over here. That's 5. And there should be one more. And I believe he's here. There we go. Talk to me, little wretch, little midget, little whatever the fuck you want to be called. In fact, why would you want to be called any of those things? I don't know. Epic music! Oi, Agumon, I'm talking to you! So now Agumon's gone missing, by the sounds of it. Obviously Agumon's gone off to search a fair distance away for Tokomon, and yeah, I think it's a pretty good bet that Agumon's going to find Tokomon, and who knows, maybe find some other. Yeah, there we go. Agumon is in a fight with Gazimon and he's losing. I nearly said Garbimon. They don't look anything like Garbimon, so what the hell was I saying that for? So Agumon was having a pretty shit time against these Gazimon, if I remember right from the anime. Even though we all know Agumon's like more powerful and more awesome. I mean, he's practically the face of Digimon, if I remember rightly. If you had to think of any Digimon, that was probably like the biggest. Well, that's a good time to dance, Agumon. It is. But I mean, if you were to think of a Digimon that you would think of most when you thought of the Digimon series as a whole. I mean, it's like Pikachu. When you think of Pokemon, Pikachu's one of the first ones that come into most people's minds. I reckon if you think of Digimon, Agumon's probably the first one you think of. I mean, how many times has Agumon cropped up over the series compared to like the others? Agumon is the partner Digimon in Digimon World. He is one of 3 partner Digimon you can pick in Digimon World 2. In Digimon World 3, he's also an option as a partner. He came back as a partner Digimon to the main character in Season 5. Agumon must be the most popular Digimon. I'm sorry, but he's awesome. How the hell can he not beat 3 fucking Gazimon? Look at them. So they have electric attacks, and because I still have that counter ability on Agumon, it just fucking destroys it. The good thing about electric shocker or whatever it is it attacks all 3 of them. Now I could Digivolve, but they're Gazimon. Why would I waste my time? I want to prove that Agumon can beat these bastards without it. Right. I mean, yeah, we've got Piamon and Tensumon Lending a hand, but none of them need to Digivolve for this fight. Seriously, they don't. They're 3 rookie Digimon, or child Digimon if you're a fan of the Japanese version or whatever. But seriously, they go down that easy. You shouldn't need to Digivolve your Digimon. It's not a hard fight. They're a joke. They really are. This part might drag on a little bit longer than I actually intended, because I didn't realise how friggin' long this cutscene stuff was going to take. Shut up. So, we beat the Gazimon, and believe it or not, Tokomon wasn't the only one that was kidnapped by Pokemon and Gazimon. Shut up. He wasn't even saying anything, but okay. But yeah, the Pokemon and Gazimon also kidnapped all the Koromon and shot them away and took over their village, so I told you they were suspicious little farts. But here are the Koromon. And they just basically say the Pokemon the Pokemon kidnapped us and stuffed us in here, and yeah, because they're douchebags. Yeah. So it turns out the Koromon Village actually is the Koromon Village, and that the Pokemon are a bunch of thieving bastards. But this episode isn't done just yet. You would think that it would be, but it's not. They're now talking about a Digimon called Etamon. Who the fuck is that? And we are introduced to the new villain of the second arc. As I like to call it, the Etamon arc. This is Etamon. And he is the next villain we have to face. And it's impossible to fucking take him seriously, at least I think so. He's a monkey with a fucking Monzemon Teddy stuffed to his side. And he has this crazy rockish sort of music playing whenever you encounter him, I think. And in the English dub, he's even more ridiculous because he kind of acts like Elvis, you know. I'm sorry, but I find this villain incredibly hard to take seriously, but, you know, don't underestimate him. He'll do that to you. But seriously, can you really take a villain seriously with this music playing in the background? I'm obviously going to pay for that comment later on when I do eventually have to fight him, but wow. So the Digimon have all been weakened because of Etamon. And now we've all got to run away because there's no way we can fight this guy. Even though, you know, we could give it a go, but they don't, so we got to run. We go behind the waterfall into this area where the music actually starts getting kind of solemn and, you know, serious. This is a bit more reflecting of the fact that we've just encountered a big major villain in the series. It's going to give us some jip for a few episodes to come. So while we're in this tunnel, we encounter this big sun picture. And this is important because this is a crest, or a Digimental, depending on what version you watch. And that is actually the crest of courage. It belongs to Taichi. It'll enable Agumon to reach the next level beyond Greymon. Well, it should do, provided Taichi decides not to be a douchebag about it. Hint, hint. Possible spoiler alert. Will this cutscene ever end? Anyway, we find that beyond the crest, which now belongs to Taichi, is that we've been taken to a new part of the server, away from where Etamon is. Well, that worked out quite nicely. So Taichi has his crest, so eventually Agumon will be able to reach his highest level, well, his supposed highest level. And I'll see you guys in the next part.